Hello, friends. Welcome to another Wednesday edition of Stevie Solves. It's November 17th, 2021, and today's puzzle's by Grae Martin. Before I start, I want to just give a shout out to something that I'm grateful for, which is an exercise that I did last night at yoga class with my friend Rhett. And we did an exercise to sort of think about and determine what are our core values, which qualities do we admire most in ourselves and in others. And I went through this. The whole thing took maybe about an hour, maybe a half hour, so it was pretty quick. But what I determined were my core values were is empathy and respect for nature. So this is my first video to make in a couple of weeks. I don't exactly remember when my last video was, but I know last week I was in Tennessee for my Auntie Grace's funeral. I gave a eulogy that was actually live streamed. The whole ceremony was live streamed. A couple of my friends saw it. And it was a very emotional week. I also got to hang out with my friend Keely and Casey out at their home in the woods in Tennessee, which was a very nice little 2-day getaway to sort of kind of clear the mind after such a stressful and emotional week. So I really needed that, and I'm very grateful to them for that, to opening up their space for me and spending time and hanging out with me. That was great. So I'm back. I've been doing the puzzles on my own, just not making videos. And as you can see from this little screen, my current longest streak is 36 days. That are my current active streak. My longest streak was 52 days, but in truth you could add those up and even then some, because I've been able to solve every puzzle since June 21st, since I restarted my campaign here. I had not been stumped by any puzzle yet, so I doubt if this Wednesday puzzle will do the trick. I'm definitely not expecting it to be too tough, but it does look like a fun one. Something's going on with these little circles here. Like the comment, I heard you the first 10 times. Is that like snarky? Freak out could be go ape. One down. Freak out. Go ape. One who's adorable with 45 across. Is this an A? Mrs. America actress Uzo. Don't know. Kylo Ren of Star Wars. So it's not go ape. Freak out is to scare, maybe? Home front. Like, I'm thinking like the word home, like some word that would come before home, maybe. I'm not sure what that is. The Shield of Achilles poet. Don't know. Publicity act is a stunt. Publicity stunt. 12 or 62 down. Member of the fam. Member of the fam. So these are probably both sibs. And then you got sis and bro. Mrs. America actress Uzo. Aruba? Uzo? Oh, sassy. I heard you the first 10 times is sassy. Response to who? Me? Yes, you. Yeah, you. A cutie is adorable. It is to scare. Okay. It's probably Aran and Aruba. Entryway is the home front. I'm not sure why that's in a question mark, actually. Entryway literally is a home front, but whatever. Unruly is... Biceps locale is your arm. Something Thompson. Palindromic title, man. Mauna Lea or Mauna Koa? Like many items on Etsy, homemade. Let's talk. Let's talk. Is that like owner? Own it? Hugs on a love letter. O, because X is kiss, right? Fearsome pteranodon of classic film. Okay, don't know. Hoarse voices rasp. Politicians in the House of Commons are MPs. Minister something. What an impossible burger lacks is meat. Grass-like swamp plains. Savannah can't be right. Oh, swamp plants. Grass-like swamp plants. Sedges, I think. Do not delete is in parentheses there. It's like a editing term for stet. Leave it in. Waiting for Godot. Kind of milk that's an alternative to soy. My favorite milk to get when I go to get a coffee is oat milk. Former U.S. coin worth $10. I guess that's the eagle. Looks like edge. 1 of 12 on a die. Yep, I guess a die. A normal 6-sided die has 12 edges. Large birds typically do less often. Molt. They do not lose their feathers as often because their feathers are larger, and if one of them falls out, then their aerodynamics will be a little off. Subjects of King Carl something Gustav. Those would be Swedes because of the Gustav. It's a clue there. Muscular. Ripped. Jacked. Gadzooks. Wahoo. Breathtaking feeling. Aw. Member of the fam is sis or bro. Guessing sis. Hideaway is to stash. Something he's a tramp. Stash. Muscular is toned. Awareness? Goal of some meditation is awareness. Unruly is rowdy. Oh, this is handmade, not homemade. Same thing in theory, I guess. Mauna Loa and Alana is Honey Boo Boo. Headstrong. I'm gonna go ahead and let's talk. A word. A word, please. Ideal scenario would be maybe a dream. Venomous snake. Don't have it. British bum. Don't know that either. Common garment for tie dyeing. Tee, a t-shirt. Tee. Flesh out some wedding plans for perhaps. Set a date. Arse is a British bum. That is your butt. Headstrong. Accurate doesn't make sense. Oh, downward dog. Cat. And they're even in the same shape. That's the cat pose when you arch your back like this. Downward dog is when you... Oh boy. Fearsome pteranodon. Maybe Roddy? No. This is UCLA, the Bruins school. Headstrong indurate. Clay-y color. That's a weird word. Serena's best friend on Gossip Girl. Okay, don't know. Great Salt Lake locale is in Utah. Cain, Herman Cain, with the 2012 presidential campaign. 999. He was the black guy that I think he owned. I don't remember what fast food chain. He owned a lot of KFCs maybe. And his tax plan was tax everything 9%. 999. Into. C14, a cutie pie. Mark Twain title character. I don't know that. Don't know too much Twain. Oh, this is chair. Chair pose. Comparative word than. Pop star Grande is Ari. Blair and ochre. Obdurate. Obdurate. Ochre is a clay-y color. Email alert. Venomous snake is a mamba. R.I.P. to the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. Body shot briefly is MRI. Colorfully named victim and the UK version of Clue. Doctor something, but I don't know what his name is. This is Cobra. Also a venomous snake. Infancy. Onset. Informal summons. Don't know. Roughly putting together. Cobbling. Like cobblestone. Cobblestone streets or sidewalks. Arrived at is I got to the place. You want to fight? Let's go. I think that's it's on because this is Tau. Something omen. Heaven forbid. And this, let's see, mythological being that's an anagram of Diana. Nadia. Naiad. Neighbor of a Slovene. Netflix is Sparking Joy with Marie. Don't know. Oh, this is Boat. Boat pose. Member of the fam is Bro. I think that's Obsit. Dr. Brown. A Croat. Dr. Black. Kondo. Marie Kondo. Okay, don't know who that is. Informal summons, don't know. September's equinox. Like September's equinox. Autumnal. Good word. Good clue there. Autumnal equinox. Like the another way of saying the fall equinox. Come here. Treated as a pawn. Used before in poetry is air. Air the night. Pistons or Lions on the scoreboard. That would be Detroit. D-E-T. Mark Twain character. Pauper. The Prince and the Pauper. America's Body Shop Company. Mako. The 5 formations of circled letters in this puzzle represent yoga poses. Major vegetable export of Nigeria. Nearly 70% of the world's total. God, is that a yam? Portuguese greeting. Hola. Wonderland girl is Alice. A Negroni has gin, and then manner. Oh. I got a misspelling. It's on. Croat. Condo. Dr. Black. Autumnal. Khmer. Cobra's got to be right. Oat milk. Godot. Wowie. Toned. That all seems right. Arse. Obdurate. It could be Claire. Well, let's see. Abdurate. Acre. I thought that color is ochre. Ariana Grande. Yeah, you. A word. Rodan. It's got to be downward dog, that D. So UCLA. Than. Than is the comparative word. It could be that, but it seems like it's than. Kylo Ren is right. This could be wrong here. Aruba Uzo. Auden Aduba. Shield of Achilles poet. It is Aduba. And Auden is the poet. Okay. You got the chair pose where you're like so sitting, like kind of sitting in a chair. It's great. Cat pose, you're on your hands and knees and you arch your back as much as you can, and then cow is like this. So you do cat and cow and you're just loosening your back up all along. Okay. Downward dog, you should know that one. Your body forms an upside down V. Cobra, you're laying down and then you raise up at the hips. So you arch your back at the hips. Like a cobra. Boat pose, you make a proper V. Like this. Very cool. Good idea for a puzzle. And Grae Martin, I hope you do yoga. I really do. That would make this even better. I'll have to read the column about this one. Ideal scenario. Well, first, let's get a little word of the day here. For me, a good word of the day is naiad. Not NORAD or NEADS like our military air defense systems, but mythological being, N-A-I-A-D. That's going to come up in crossword clues in the future, I'm sure. And I will lock that in my brain now. All right. Thanks for watching this episode of Stevie Solves. Go out and make it a great day. Namaste.